I know you guys lost to this team by 32 in the season opener. So to come back from down double digits to get this win, what does it mean to y'all to get this win tonight?
We did it for our brother. We had to do it for 5, man. We lost a player last game, and that was part of the motivation. But personally for me, I don't feel like I gave my team everything the first time go around, so I knew I had to be better. So I helped my players result, and we got the win.
And of course, I know you missed that first free throw right at the end, but what did you kind of do to like calm yourself down and sink the next one?
Just my teammates and coaches, they believed in me and they encouraged me to go shoot the next one and make it. So shout out to them. Maybe knocked it down, boy. Yes, sir.
And of course, for the rest of the year, could a win like this kind of change the direction of the team and how successful you guys can be this year?
Yeah, it's a goodie win. It shows a lot about what our guys have on the inside. You know, that was a good win. So we can play defense anytime. We can lock anybody down if we put our mind to it. We pull out a win like that, it says a lot about our guys. Yeah.
And of course, Trevor's been the motivation behind all of this, of course. You got anything to say to him?
We love you, bro. We love you, bro. We doing it for you. We gonna do our best to give you our all, bro. For real.
Coach, you lost to this Cleveland team by 32 in your season opener. So to come back from down double digits, to get this victory here tonight, what does it say about the team and the program?
Well, one thing it says about the team is they're resilient and they don't quit. No matter how far down they are, they don't quit. The first game, even though we were down big, I put some subs in to see what they could do, see what they could give us, and they didn't quit either. And so tonight it was the same thing. It was just don't quit. And we had a little extra motivation tonight, and I'd like to see my guys play with that type of intensity all year long. I mean, it's game number 2, so we're still working out kinks and we're still getting into the flow of things, but it just shows their resilience, and that's they're a resilient group, and they're not quitters.
Who individually really stood out for you? Because I'm sure even with who scored what and all that, you can name just about everybody.
Well, first off, I'm going to give a lot of praise to Myron Poindexter, because defensively, number 3 lit us up in the first game, and he was able to knock down easy shots, open threes. He's a very good shooter, one of the best we'll see all year. And I told Myron, I said, he's yours. And Myron locked him down and frustrated him all night. And then everybody defensively frustrated all their shooters. We got into them and made them put it on the floor, and they couldn't handle the ball very well against our pressure defense. And so that's what it took. On the offensive end, I mean, once he got hot, he was hot. And that was Charles Walker. So, I mean, I got to give a big shout out to all the guys that did their part, and especially on the defensive end. That's what made the difference for us tonight.
I asked you if you could hold that shirt up for me. What does that signify? Tell the story and tell everybody about it.
Last Friday night in the first quarter, halfway through it against Goldsboro, Trevor drove baseline and went up for a dunk. He came down directly on his head, shoulder area, upper body. And he suffered a pretty bad injury, and at the moment it was scary for everybody in there. No one knew exactly what was going to happen, if he was going to come out of it, and when he did, how severe it would be. And so it scared all of us. And so he's a guy that would have been on the court tonight but couldn't be due to that incident, and we don't know how long he's going to be out, but we hope for a speedy recovery, and his health is the most important thing. But that was for we did this for him, got some shirts made really quick. And that was all the guys. That was actually his little cousin Chris, who plays on JV. He's the one that came up with the idea, and so we got some shirts made, and we wanted to play for him tonight.
And is that kind of like the motivation the rest of the year as well?
It should be. That should be the motivation. I told the guys before, I said, you got one teammate that can't be here tonight, and it could happen to any one of you. It could be any of us that in a split second we could be taken off the court and not be able to get back on. We just don't know that. So I said, play every minute like it's your last minute. Like, you may not get on the court again. So that should be the motivation and what they should do for the rest of the year, I hope.